Hey everyone, and welcome back to More the Letter. We are back for more completion on Isabella's story. Yes, we are back because in the last episode we just kind of sort of went back, delved in to explore a little bit more on some of the possibilities that we have in terms of making choices in Isabella's chapter, as well as kind of getting some of the endings that are available to us in her chapter. Because yes, so of course, I'm assuming at this point is that every character has a different ending within their branch of the story. So, as you guys can see in her little tree branch here, there's like, for example, here is a game over. We got some of that going on. And over here, we go a little bit down here this way. There's endings over here and game overs over here. And so, yeah, so basically what happened was that yes, Isabella could end up dying in her story, depending on if we fail Q to E or if we decide to do some of the choices that end up putting her in that position. So yeah, so just like the question was, it was like, well, how would it affect the story going forward if she ends up dying in this route? But I don't know how I'm gonna actually do that in terms of moving on forward to doing maybe Hana's story, like whether or not I choose to keep Isabella alive, move forward onto Hana's story and try to complete her 100% and keep going forward that way, or just actually like end up killing Isabella and just going forward and seeing if it affects the rest of the story. But anyways, whatever, we are back again to do some of these other branchings that are available to us, especially down here. As I said to you guys, as you can see, most of it is locked, so we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. So let's get started. Yeah, so what happened? I just need to what was the previous thing? Where did we I think we had lunch. I think this is the night of when we had lunch with Zachary and Rebecca, and she freaked out because she saw a ghost lady in the shop display window, and then she ran home, and that was it. So maybe, yeah. So I think that's where we are. So let's continue and find out if that's true or not. So the abrupt break in the silence nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Is it the phone? Frowning, I take a quick look at the clock on my bedside table. What? It's late. Okay. No one usually visits me around this hour except maybe for...
Isabella? Are you in there?
Oh, that's interesting. So instead of Zach calling us about the thing, it's Rebecca that's coming to check up on us, I'm pretty sure. Yeah? Yeah. Ashton's not here. Yeah, so essentially, yeah. I thought it was a movie thing where we chose to go home instead of seeing the movie with the rest of the gang. But no, it's after the lunch date. Yeah, it's okay. So her tone is tentative, unsure, testing whether I'll respond or not. Any other days, she'll just enter the room after one knock. Yes. Today I think she's trying to be considerate. How nice of her. She knows I'm in here, and she can easily go inside since I've given her a copy of my key years ago. Purely on her insistence, of course, after she saw the state of my room. Yes. And it's still disastrous. In her own words, like a hurricane passed through the place. Or more like freaking, what's it called? Noodles Cup Company decided to just dump their entire recyclables in her room. Ever since she'll drop by from time to time, either to share whatever she dished up or help me clean. Yes. She knocks again, louder this time, albeit the kind with less urgency. I take that as my cue to answer the door. Hello. Hi. Oh, hey.
Hey there. Mind if I come in?
Sure, I guess. She holds out a paper bag to me. Oh, what is this? From inside, a savory aroma wafts into the air, making my stomach rumble rather loudly. Becca shoots me a knowing smile before she walks into my apartment like she owns the place.
I knew you missed dinner. I picked this up on my way home. Thought you'd like one too.
Thanks.
And why is it so dark in here? Were you sleeping when I knocked?
Yes, you caught me. I move to turn on the lights myself before she stretches her hand out for the switch. Not really, I was just thinking...
About? Did you rearrange things again? Where are the plates?
I don't know. Stuff. The cupboard to your right, top shelf. Yeah, stuff. I was thinking about stuff. Only the clinking of silverware could be heard as a hush fills the room, a sound both familiar and awkward. I can easily answer her previous questions to cover for the lack of talk, but from her hurried movements and hesitant tone, I know she'll bring it up sooner. The food is just a ruse to get me to open my mouth. Yes. in more ways than one. I'm unsure if I should be happy, if I should be happy or mad that I have someone like Becca who knows me so well. Minutes later, she's pushing a plate into my hands and settles on the sofa opposite my seat at the edge of the bed. She sticks a fork in her own dish, yet... What? That's confusing. Hold on. She sticks a fork in her own dish, yet does not go beyond shoving the meat and peas around her plate. Yeah. She would have scolded me by now if I did the same in front of her. Shrugging, I look down at my own food and... It's pork? Are you sure you want to eat this? What?
Don't look at me like I'm feeding you poisonous stuff.
What do you mean? She don't eat pork? What? I know, but pork? You hate pork. Oh, okay.
I don't hate it. I just don't like eating it on a regular basis. I can always burn it off with a few hours of jogging.
Okay. Well, I eat anything. I don't care.
Why are you being picky about this? You're the one who doesn't even gain weight no matter how much or whatever you eat.
True. I was just asking. You threw a fit when I used pork in your stovies that one time.
It wasn't a good day to eat that?
I guess not.
And what about you? You don't seem to be having a good day either. This afternoon?
Yeah, essentially, I saw a dead lady, and she wasn't happy to see me though. No, she looks like she was happy to see me, but I wasn't happy to see her. She opens the subject with the same finesse a bulldozer has. Yes, I might have laughed if we were talking about something else. I'm almost impressed. She used to complain about my own tendency to do that. In the end, Becca simply gives up any pretense of eating and sets her own plate on the side of the table. Yeah. She leans forward in her seat, clasping her hands together in her lap as her expression grows serious. It reminds me of that one time I got sent to the principal's office. I can neither recall when or why, the memory is vague now, considering the years since. But I remember squirming on my seat a lot, the agonizing weight and the intense desire to leave the room.
Belle, Isabella, what happened?
I saw a dead lady. I spear a piece of meat and pop it into my mouth. It's good, but the taste doesn't really register. A shame. Ah, yeah. Becca, sharp as ever, is quick to pick up on this and pushes through with her questions, foregoing her place in the couch to sit beside me. Not that the concern is unwelcome, quite the opposite actually. Except the expectation that we'd fall into the same cyclical argument is there, yes.
About yesterday, during Zach's movie, things didn't end well, and I guess... No, let me rephrase that.
Okay.
I just want to say I'm sorry. We're sorry. We were pretty harsh.
Uh-huh. Although I'm upset about it, Becca seems sincere with her apology. I was telling the truth, what's the point? Oh no, that means I gotta save. Where should I save? I should save where there are no choices, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like the smart thing to do. Okay, so I was telling the truth, what's the point? I was telling the truth, I should say. I mean, either way, I'm just gonna have to come back to these choices just because we're going for 100% completion. But yeah, I was telling the truth. What is it that people often say? Words lose their meaning when you keep repeating them? Yes, and they do. My voice comes out as a whisper, an earnest plea, but its meaning rings hollow even to my own ears. How long are they going to keep asking me the same thing? How many times do I have to tell them that what I've seen before they believe me?
Is this it?
What is? Yes. Becca picks up the letter from the table, and for the first time since this exchange started, I look up from my food. She inspects it in the same manner one does with something fragile, holding it with all the care in the world. Her stare lingers on the message printed on it. Something pensive sets in her face as she reads the lines over and over again. I want to stop her, take the paper away from her hands, hide it. But it's too late now, isn't it? Yes. It dawns on me now that maybe yesterday's argument was also my fault. Because more than wanting them to believe me, I'm also running away from the guilt. From the idea that I put my own friends in danger. Well, too late, you already are. You already did. And I'm afraid to do anything about it. I'm a coward.
Sorry, I wasn't able to get a good look at it when Ash was holding it yesterday.
Well, it just said, like, help me, and that's it. Nothing much you're missing out on. It isn't like it'll make a difference, right?
Where did you even buy this?
At the mansion, God. The attic, yes.
Attic where? The mansion?
Yeah, duh, no. No shit.
You know, this might have a historical significance.
Then why don't you keep it, then? I doubt it. It was on the floor when I saw it.
So a prank, then?
No. It's not a prank. It's the same thing I was telling you yesterday.
Then tell me what happened. I can't understand where you're coming from if you keep giving me short-clipped answers.
Oh my god, but I thought I gave you the whole rundown of the story.
Please?
Okay, I fall silent. Becca's far from a person who will believe in such things, yet... You really want to hear it? She nods. Alright, I tell her everything. From the moment I arrived at the mansion, my search for Rose and what I saw. True to her words, she listens. Not in the same way a person hangs onto a storyteller's every word as if it's the only truth in the world, but in the manner a person who has simply offered to lend an ear to someone who needs it does. No personal opinions, no long arguments whether it's the truth or not, just her undivided attention. And it's pleasant to be heard, that is.
Is it the same? This afternoon? When you...
Yeah, when I screamed bloody murder, yeah.
I've never heard you scream like that.
I know, right? Which means it has to be pretty serious, don't you think? She was there.
She? Who is she?
Some lady that's stalking me.
I'm missing a lot of things here, Belle.
It's the same lady that was in the attic. Did you not tell her, Bella? Her, the ghost. She's just there, standing, calling for me.
On the streets? I don't...
No, in the window. On the window, Becca, it's her face when she looks at me. It's here, stuck in my head. I can't shake it off. There are voices, shadows asking for help. I don't know how. I don't know what she wants from me. Lord, I don't even know how to help myself right now. Right, exactly. How am I supposed to help you, girl, when I can't even help myself? My hands begin to shake. Balling them into fists is all I can do to keep them from moving. She may not be here. I may not be seeing her misshapen face smiling at me, but the dread remains. I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to be left alone with these haunting images again.
I'm sorry. I didn't know this has been bothering you like this.
Well, you should have, because I've been telling you this for how long? And then you're just like, oh, you're just seeing things. You're tired. And you know, it's all just a prank. Why are you apologizing?
Look at you. This isn't the Isabella I know.
Well, I'm glad you noticed now.
Any other day, you'd bounce back. You got what you wanted today. Your dad's gonna be okay. And yet here you are.
Yes.
Zach can tell. I'm sure Ash can as well. I'm probably the only one thinking of selfish reasons the day before.
Yeah. Where exactly is this coming from, Becca? I don't think she means to say that one out loud, judging by how quick her head snaps up at my question.
Certain things. It's nothing. Don't get worked up about it.
She was just being hella salty and petty because she noticed that Ashton's, like, you know, giving her more attention than she is.
Anyhow, I should go. Try not to think about it, alright? You need your rest.
Okay.
And I've got papers to check and lesson plans to review for this week's class.
I don't know, it's like...
I'll be next door if you need me.
That was missing text, but it's okay. My hands move automatically to grab the back of her shirt before she can take a single step away. I have no idea what came over me. At her apartment's next door, I can easily bother her if I need something, she said so herself. However, my trembling hands refuse to budge. I don't want to be alone. Well, yeah, duh.
Do you want me to stay?
Yes, please. Can you, just until I fall asleep?
What are you, 5?
Well, please, I really, absolutely don't want to be left alone right now. I tried to sleep earlier, last night too. I thought a shower would help today, but still, it's in my head.
What am I going to do with you?
It's still in my head. Well, then comfort me, God. Thanks, Becca. I'm glad you're here. I smile. Okay. Where's another slot I can use? Probably here. There. Alright, thanks, Becca. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
You are such a big baby.
Shut the hell up and just... let me just lay on your lap or something.
Move over. I know how we'll fix this.
Okay, what? She motions for me to scoot, and I do so, though not without a scoff. Typical Becca, a teacher through and through regardless of where she is. Then, without notice, she pulls my head to her lap. Hey! I was right. Ah, I freeze. Slumber party! Well, not really. What are you doing?
Singing you to sleep like the big baby you are. I may not be as good a singer as you are, but I can handle a few tunes.
Alright. Let's see what... Let's go. Go for it, American Idol. Stop treating me like a kid. This is completely unnecessary. I make an attempt to straighten up, but Becca's persistent. Gently, she pushes my head back down.
I'm kidding. Didn't you say this is how your mom used to lull you to sleep? I just thought you could use something familiar to you.
Ah, that's considerate of you, but then how are you supposed to leave if I fall asleep? Unless I'm a really heavy sleeper. You're not my mom. You're not my mom! It may sound like a complaint, but we both know the statement has no ill will attached to it.
How are they back home? You said they called?
Yes. Good. From what Mama told me, EJ won a medal, yes.
Who's EJ again?
That sounded like a Korean name, so I was like tripping balls. EJ is her younger brother, I believe. The youngest, a bit chubby on the cheeks. I showed you a picture of him once. You said he looks a little like me, especially around the eyes. Yes. She's quiet as I talk, interrupting only to ask a question if there's something she doesn't understand. I tell her of my 4 younger siblings, little troublemakers, all of them. Yes. And of my no-good elder brother who almost landed himself in jail a month ago, of my sister who had to move away recently to run from her ever-increasing depths. Damn. It's the same old story she heard countless of times. Yet every time she asks, every time it's brought up, she listens tirelessly. Becca may not believe me about the ghost. She may have just been listening to help keep my fears at bay. But for now, I am content. Yeah. Okay, so sleep comes easier tonight. I wonder if that's a new branch that we're going on, because we did answer. Yeah, no, it's the old branch, but we can definitely answer some questions that we haven't done before, either from, I think, Ashton. This is where I forgot where this was, or where this is too. Damn, but yeah, we got a couple of locks up in here, so I would just see where it'll take me, and then I'll just go according to where it'll go. So yeah, I'm gonna skip on ahead then. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so we're down here. Okay, so I don't know why the text stopped me, because it basically gives the same description of children laughing in like the house and shit like that. This is the next following day. I think we're not even going to bother. Oh yeah, because we didn't stay for the movie, I assume. Yes, I'm gonna go back and check. I think it's because we didn't stay for the movie that we didn't get that option to be able to have either going with Zach or Ashton to see the professor or the priest according respectively. So yeah, now we're alone. We are alone. So although the air still feels muggy and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends where I allow myself to sleep in for the sake of sleeping in. Yes. So the clock is flashing 9 a.m. when I open my eyes. Well, at least I had a good night's sleep. Becca's already gone, likely to the library. She has a habit of keeping herself busy even on the weekend. She did leave a note on my fridge reminding me to eat, along with a plate of breakfast on the counter. Really? She gets angry when I call her mom, but then she goes ahead and does things like this, right? I flop back lazily in my bed. From my window, I can hear the world beginning to stir. I should too. There are still papers to organize, documents to sign, and hand over tomorrow. Yet, just staring at a gloomy white ceiling like this, waking up alone, it's easy to be filled with the irrational need to go back to sleep. Yes, me all the time. But I've got calls to make, people to check on, and a good news to deliver. Okay. So blindly, I fumble for my phone on the nightstand and dial the number I've been itching to call since yesterday. It rings for a good while. I can already imagine Mama's startled face. She's probably cooking something for dinner right now. Knowing her, she'll turn off the stove first, like she'll always remind me, wash her hands and wipe them thoroughly in her apron before picking up the phone. Small striking habits I didn't know I'll miss until I stopped seeing them.
Hello? Santos residence?
Okay. Hello, Mom. I think she's gonna tell her about the money that she made? The sale? Mama, how are you? The usual pleasantries, questions about how they're doing, how life's going on back home, bits and pieces, although small, helps form a vague picture of things I've missed in my mind. EJ's excited voice resounds from the other end, and I smile to myself.
What about you? Are you eating well?
Yes, I am. Well, as well as I'm trying. You asked that a few days ago, but yeah. And Mama, I've got something to tell you.
Oh no, you're not pregnant, are
No!
you?
I can't believe you would think of me like that, Mom. What? No, Mama, stop making jokes like that.
This is a serious question, Grace. I've been looking at your face nook.
Face nook.
Who is this Ashton? Are you pregnant?
No! Who, Ash? No. Oh, good heavens, it isn't like that. We aren't like that. No one's pregnant, Mama.
Well then stop stalling. You're making me nervous, Grace.
I'm getting there, God. So very like Mama to jump to conclusions like that. And against my better judgment, I laugh. Like light and surprisingly easier now that the heavy weight has lifted, for now. Mama's clicking her tongue on the other end, impatient by the delay. I want to hug her. Remember the house? We got a buyer yesterday. I'll be able to send a remittance soon. Even when hundreds of miles separating us right now, her relief is palpable. The tired lilt in her voice is still there, but is fading, perhaps not now, but maybe in the near future. When Papa's well and distance is not a problem. The buyer gave us a bonus too. I can send that early while we're waiting to finalize things, because that might take a few days, and then there's...
Grace, stop!
Yes, Mama?
It's okay. Keep it to yourself. You don't have to send everything.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I've got enough here. You taught me how to budget properly, didn't you? Yeah.
Don't you want to buy something for yourself? Or for your friend?
I already brought them food, it's fine.
Rebecca, was it?
Yes. Rebecca will complain, Mama.
Then tell her it's from me. As thanks for taking care of my stubborn daughter.
Thanks. Aw. You both sound so alike, but I will. Thanks, Mama. The call goes longer than usual, and when we hung up, after goodbyes and I love yous have been said, the day appears brighter in my eyes. Aw, that's great. There are no half-truths and empty promises this time. Light streams through my open windows, the world is fully awake, and last vestiges of sleep has faded from my eyes. Maybe a walk is good. Okay. Any new journals from that, actually? Like, something significant? Maybe, yeah. So, Isabella Santos happily informed her family of a big remittance being sent soon after the Ermengarde Mansion's successful sale. Things were looking up for the Santos family. Yes, that's significant. What is this? So, yeah, they treated them for lunch and saw the ghost lady. Oh, there we go. This is the other one. Concerned for her friend, Rebecca Gales visited Isabella's apartment. The two had a heart-to-heart talk as the later recounted everything that happened during the open house. At her request, Rebecca stayed for the night to watch over her. Yes. So yeah, we're going on a walk, I guess. I need to visit the grocery too. Okay. Come to think of it, wasn't there an art store that opened recently near the park? Oh, this is how we lead into the park and we meet Barethio, right? Yes, Barethio. There we go, Barethio. Yeah, so that means we can skip on ahead. And what exactly does that take us right to the end? Because for the most part, yeah, we are done all this. So I guess I'll have to. I'll come back here because this is the fastest and I already have an automatic save, because over here where I did Ash, I can do Ash as well as Pathway as well. Like, because I forgot to save when I was answering Zachary's questions when we were visiting the house with the priest. So that's the only thing. So I'm gonna go back then. I'm gonna load this again. Oh wait, no. That's stupid of me. No, this. There. Yes, this is where the questions start. So we can either say what's the point, or we're telling the truth, or I was telling the truth. So yeah. So let's say what's the point this time. Don't bother. God, you're not gonna even listen to me anyways. Yeah.
Are you going to tell me about it?
No. Does it matter?
It does. I think so, yeah?
Think so? You think so? Yeah, is that right?
How do you expect people to listen to you if you keep avoiding questions?
I wasn't. I'm not asking you to listen to me right now, am I?
Now you're just being a child.
I'm 26. You're the one who came here to bring me food I didn't ask for. You're not even eating yourself. And it doesn't even taste that good. It's too spicy. I bet you don't even like it. And okay, Isabella, you need to chill. You need to find your chill, because that's going off. That's an off-topic question. That's an off-topic statement. My heart's pounding hard against my ribs. My breathing has also grown erratic. The sheets of my bed creases under my tight grip. I didn't mean to yell, especially at her. It just came out. Yet it feels oddly satisfying to do so. It's very cathartic, isn't it? Becca's smiling knowingly at me when I look at her. Only then does it register what she has been trying to do. Just vent? Like, get me to vent about anything?
Are you done?
Yes, I am. You're an awful friend. She laughs softly yet unrestrained. It isn't mocking, but one that brings a sense of familiarity in it, and it does their job of lightening up the mood.
Feeling better?
Yes, I am. Not entirely, but thanks. I'm being petty, aren't I? Yeah, you are.
We both are.
Yeah.
Figures why we're friends, right?
I guess. Yes, friends who are petty together stay together.
So, are you going to tell me about it?
Sure. I think. Yeah, what's the point?
Isabella, the point is...
The point is what? Yesterday. I spoke about it yesterday, didn't I? But nobody believes me. I kept repeating and repeating and repeating myself, but none of you took my word for it.
Because none of it sounds realistic.
Yeah, true, but like still, then what's the point of asking now then? Yet you're here asking about it. What do you really want?
Because I need to know where you're coming from.
I'm trying, man. We fall silent, both of us coming to the same realization that we're going nowhere if we keep shouting at each other like this. With a sigh, Becca reaches for the letter of the table. Yeah. For the letter on the table, God. She inspected in the same manner one does with something fragile, holding it with all the care in the world. Okay, there we go. Is it the same journal where we're gonna start arguing, or is it what? Oh no, it's nothing. But anyways, I think that gives us the other option, right? Was there a second choice with that? Yeah, there was a second choice with that. I'm gonna skip on ahead to that. Yesterday's and today's argument was my own doing. Yeah, she was just reading over the paper. It's the same thing, except for some reason we're not seeing the letter on the screen. Whatever. That more than not being believed, I'm running away from the guilt. Yes, from the idea that I put my own friends in danger. Okay, yeah, we gotta skip. Why? It's not letting me skip because it thinks it's new, but it's not. I'm using my own anger to hide my own fears about myself. Yes, I'm a coward.
Tell me everything. Don't leave anything out, you hear me?
Okay, God. Okay. So I hesitate. Becca's far from a person who believed in such things. Yeah, yes. You really want to hear it? Yes, she nods. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna, yeah. There we go. Here's the choice that we want to make. So last time I said, I'm glad you're here. Right. So I'm gonna say thanks, Becca. Thank you, Becca. You can bring your work here if you want. Yes.
No thanks. My brain needs a break too.
Okay, sure.
In any case, I won't be able to function properly here.
True, because you have me to worry about, right? She gestures at my room, at the clutter, specifically like it has offended her. It probably did. Yeah, it's true.
How can you work in this place?
I'm with Becca. Like, I'm a bit cluttered myself, but at least I'm not as bad as like this. Like, I don't do this. Like, it bothers me to no end. And like, to a certain point, I have to just, bring it all, like, either downstairs to the kitchen or like to the garbage can or to the recycling bin downstairs as well too. Like, I just can't leave it for like this here for days on end. Like, I can't do it. I just do. Hey, I don't say anything about your room. I bet her room is cleaner.
That's because it's clean.
Yes.
Of course there's nothing else for you to comment on.
Exactly. Hey, I clean too, once a week or month. Oh my god. That's horrible. We continue like this for the rest of the night with mundane and nonsensical talk about anything our minds could think of over food long left cold. To an outsider, it might sound uninteresting, boring even, but to us, it's good enough. Alright. So sleep comes easier. Okay, I think we got it. We basically essentially got that. I'm gonna try to find the save where we were talking to Ashton, and then of course we can wrap things up. We are like so close, 94%, so close. Okay, so I'm gonna try to find the save that I did with Ashton where we met up with the prof, and then we can here. I think it was here. Let me just check the tree branch again. And let's go straight to the question. Okay, let's go there. I think it's right here. This is the first one. Load. Here we are. So I know you're trying to help with this thing that I said before, but this time we're gonna say shut up, Ash. We're gonna be a total dick to him. I wish you'd stop pestering me about them. Yes, so, oh lord, but this isn't what I signed up for when I agreed to meet with his professor. Shut up, Ashton.
You're avoiding the question again.
I am. They're just my clients.
Yeah, you mentioned that, but that doesn't mean...
That doesn't mean they're hella shady. And I see no reason why you should be suspicious of them. Like, you have every reason.
Everyone has a reason to be. All I'm saying is you should be careful who you deal with, especially those people.
You can't just go tell people to avoid them. At least tell me why.
Can't. Will you just listen to me?
That's hard. That's a hard reason to be convinced by. Can you even hear yourself? You're not making sense. Oh, the cups rattle the moment I slam my hand on the table. I'm quick to cast the couple sitting beside us an apologetic smile when they turn their head at the sound. Ash and I stare at each other down. Both of us are carrying a tight expression on our faces, neither wanting to give away. Neither wanting to give away. How am I supposed to understand if you keep holding things back yourself? It wasn't like this before. But somewhere along the way, something has changed in us as people, as friends. I wish there's a way I could tell when or why. Instead, I'm left searching blindly for reasons. The next thing we know, we'll be drifting further and further apart. Yeah, how frustrating.
Now, kids, settle down. We're not going to solve anything by shouting.
Yep. Sorry, Sir Andrew.
And we're not going to solve anything either if you keep omitting things.
Can't speak for yourself. I'm not the only one doing it, right?
You'll have to forgive my former student, Miss Santos. He's always been the curious kind. Many people think he's lazy, but it's actually the opposite.
Right.
I see that hasn't changed.
So, oh really, how is he back when he was your student? Okay, I think this is familiar text. I'm just gonna skip right on ahead to the other question we can get during Ashton's kind of little, like, you know, adventure here. Okay, so we are here. What did we say? You can be nice when you're trying, you're not bad. I think we said you're not bad after all, right? I'm pretty sure. It's when he handed over that little lucky charm thing that his mom used to give him one as well too, yeah? Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're not bad after all. So we're gonna say you can be nice when you're trying. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna give us points with him. Yeah, he's gonna like just decrease that. I close the short distance separating us and give him a light punch on his arm. Not a sweet kiss on the cheek. The gesture familiar in place of phrases one couldn't spin together or answers too early to seek out. See, you can be pretty nice when you're trying.
I am nice.
When you're sleeping, but thanks for this.
Don't go losing it. It brings bad luck if you do.
Oh, thanks. Nice to know. Wait, are you serious? I knew there's a catch. This ash hole. Ash
Yeah,
hole.
that's what they say.
That's what the saying goes. You did this on purpose, didn't you? Oh, I should have known.
Not entirely.
Not entirely.
But seriously, if anything happens, tell me. I'll be around.
Okay, as long as you don't die. But I might end up dying. I might end up dying before you can actually do something. Before leaving, he waves at me one last time. Okay. He's back to teasing me, back to our usual routine, back to what we're comfortable with. Okay, I think this is it. That's it, yeah? Did I do it? Oh, wait, no, I gotta do Zach's thing first. Okay, I think I need to go back to the theater choice, right? But I'm just gonna skip just a little bit just to see if it's all old text, but yeah. Okay, but yeah. It's all the same. I just want to see new journal entries if possible. Before Ashton gave Isabella a charm that supposedly wards off her. Yes, that's nothing. Okay, anyways, let's go back to the theater kind of area. Choose to go with seeing the priest, and then I'll work my way back up to when we can do the choices. Okay, so meet with the priest, and I'm just gonna, yeah. Okay, finally, here we are. We, last time, when we were here, and then, Zach was just asking us as we're heading towards the mansion if we're okay about this whole thing. We said this place gives me the creeps. Let's reply back with, it's nothing. What is it that people often say? The more you talk about them, the more reason they'll show themselves to you? I guess. I'd rather not let that happen right now. And to be completely honest, when you've been telling the same thing to people for 2 consecutive days, it gets a little tiring, right? After the trouble Zach went through for me on a weekend no less, I really don't want to burden him with more of my worries. That isn't what we're here for. Yeah, it's nothing, Zach. A reassuring smile and nothing more.
Aye, if you say so.
Yes, I say so because I'm such a good friend. Anyways, I think that might change or not. I'm not too sure. No, nothing really, because we did get that again when we went to go visit the mansion, or when we chose to go visit the mansion with him and the priest.
But tell me if you ain't feeling well. We don't have to go through with this if you don't want to.
Yeah, I get it. I got you. Consciously, my grip on my bag straps loosen when I catch his glance. He returns my smile with one of his own and a light pat on my head. Altogether, he stops walking. The gesture is meant to be comforting, but only serves to add another layer of wrong with the way I'm refusing to tell him anything. He was there yesterday. He saw what happened. He has questions. One I don't have the answers to yet. But he's also giving me a way out. Thanks, I will, but I think I still need to see this through. Besides, I'll be the one to blame if somebody else sees you there without me. I really don't want to get in trouble with my boss, right?
That bad, huh?
Yes, that bad. You have no idea.
Okay, come on. Let's get this over with.
Yes. Okay, so I follow quietly after him, leaving everything yet to be answered behind us. The things inside my bag clatter softly against each other while I rummage for the keys to the mansion. Okay, so there we go. I think there's a second one, I'm pretty sure. There's a second question, 3 question prompts. We're just gonna skip to that, and then I shall see. Okay, so this is new text. Okay, so this is after I think Luke was being a douchebag and using racial slurs. Okay, so at this, Mom Hana could only sigh and roll her eyes, more than happy to get back to the topic at hand.
I'm sure she knows what she's doing, love. She got us the house, remember?
Right, and he's complaining about the whole blessing thing.
Who knows what a little positive vibe can do? It could even give us what we've been eagerly waiting for all these years.
I think this is the same, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna skip. Okay, there we go. So this is the choice. We could hang out with Zach, or we can just say maybe some other time. So we're gonna say maybe some other time. Yes, as much as I hate to decline, yes, chapter 1 complete, yes! Yeah! As much as I hate to decline, Zach and I both still have things to take care of, yes. He may not say it, but I know what happened in his movie I know what happened in his movie is still bothering him, yes. Knowing he came all the way here despite his busy schedule and his own problems, I can't bring myself to take more of his time. Maybe some other time, Zach. I know you have some freelance work scheduled after this. Yes, but I think that gave us less points with him. Yeah, because, you know, we refused. But that's so funny, it gave us points with Rebecca. Lol. Or maybe that's old, I don't even know. Alright, so the way his expression falls makes me regret my decision. Aww. But I need some time away from everyone too, to step out and think about things from a larger perspective. He as well. He hasn't had a break since the movie. I want to give him that at the very least. I know you're just trying your best to cheer me up. I'm really thankful for that, but I need some time for myself too to think about things.
I got it. Sorry if it comes off as a bit pushy.
No, it's okay. It's like, you know, I appreciate the effort. You're not pushy at all. I do appreciate it. It actually feels like having a second older brother. It's just that you have problems of your own all this time, everything about today. What I want to say is, you don't have to worry about me every time something comes up, right?
Is this a case of my pseudo little sister growing up? I think I might tear up a little.
Pseudo little sister, thanks. Don't laugh at me. I gotta grow up at some point, right?
Okay, I'm not laughing anymore. I got where you're coming from.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
But at least let me accompany you back to the city before I head off.
Okay. It's not like we have another choice considering how far off this place is, and it's a win for me because I won't have to pay for the full fare. Yes.
I'm not sure if it's Ashton's attitude towards money rubbing off you, or you're really like that.
Ah, shut up. Don't compare me to him. It's called budgeting. It's such a called budgeting. Whenever somebody called you stingy, just reply back that it's called budgeting. Like this, all smiles and cordial tones, we head back together to the city. Carrying better thoughts about the other and leaving petty arguments behind us. I just hope I can keep them safe. Yes, a light wind blows again, sending dried leaves swirling and the distinct smell of earth into the air. I think that's it. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. Maybe a walk is good? Yeah, oh, okay, there we go. This is her just kind of going back into her like, you know, the park and the meeting Berithio. Okay, so there we go. As the achievement said, chapter 1 complete. Yes. Yes, even though it's just 97% for me, but I think it's just because it's not registering just yet. I think I just might have to refresh it. But anyways, let's go back to the main menu then. And then perhaps try to load in, I guess? Or extras. I wish we can honestly see the branching chart out here too. Like we don't have to load into the game to be able to see it. But anyways, let's just do it. Let's just do it just so I can have my confirmation even though I did get the achievement. Yay, 100%, which means we can totally move on to Hana's, which is like we're halfway there, which isn't so bad, I guess. But yeah, hold on. Then let's load into it. Just to see where we can branch off. So load, where's Hana? Hana. Yes, Hana. There you are. There you are, my dear. Okay, there we go. Branching tree. Alright, wow. Okay. So essentially, all the choices that we can have in terms of like the very beginning, like defend myself and like other shit, like free up my schedule. What else? Oh, it's all this up here is like unknown. Not too sure how, where, what is this? You'll be a great father. Oh, is it the whole is that the whole her revealing like the pregnancy to him? No, I don't think so. Wow, and a whole bunch of this as well. God damn. Any endings? Oh, there's an ending. I think this is an ending. Failing the QTE, obviously. Yeah, I don't think Hana has, no, oh, there's another ending here. Another ending here. Right there. And, where else? Where else? 2 endings so far. Well, 3 ending if you consider, like, I guess this pathway, right? Yeah, there we go, see? So, 3 endings, again, kind of like Isabella, and it's all dependent on, like, I guess failing QTEs. I think. Yes, because usually when it branches off like that, it's like a QTE kind of moment. I think. I hope. Oh my god, I don't even know. Anyways, I'm gonna check for time. I'm gonna see where we are. I think I might just end this episode here, you guys, just because it just keeps things nice and neat. So we're, you know, like everything Isabella related is in that one episode. Then by the next episode, when we start off, we can definitely get into Hana's, and then yeah, we can go from there. I don't know actually. It's a little weak. This episode's a little weak. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of it. I will do the basics of it. So say like maybe from here and here. I won't go crazy into doing like new sections like this, I guess, perhaps, or maybe I will, depending. Okay, you know what? I'll see where it goes. I'll try to do this then. I'll try to do most of the questions here in the beginning since we're already there, and when we're branching off from here, I'll go up here just so I can get most of the like unknown shit like done. But anyways, in terms of like Isabella and like going forward to either keeping her alive or actually like going to the path where like she dies and then continuing the story, I feel like just for the sake of just completion, then I'll just do it where it's like regular, like Isabella's still alive. I don't know how it's gonna affect the story, but like we can get to experimenting once I've completed 100% of everything, I think. I mean, I don't know, unless it really affects the story or not. That's the thing. I don't know. It should affect the story, because Isabella is like basically out of the picture, and like by the end of it, we like, you know, we saw what all happened. Like everyone's there, gathered in the mansion, and they're just deciding whether to burn the mansion down or the letter. So anyways, whatever. I'll just continue on with Hana. I'm rambling again. So let's just see what we can get done here and now, and then we'll figure things out as we go. Okay, I think this is the first, yeah, this is definitely the first thing, but the context of it is that I think he was being a little bitch about something. I think he was refusing to go, like, see the mansion open house because he had other plans, like, to begin with, and he just didn't want to go. So anyways, last time we said to defend myself, but this time I'm gonna remain silent. So I'm happy. You keep telling yourself that, girl. And I'm sure he will be too once he gets over this little upset. There's no point in aggravating him anymore, so I keep myself from commenting on the issue any further. A sweet smile and a bowed head, no need to provoke. That is how I cope, yes.
So, when do we leave? Where are we even going?
Oh, so he acquiesces anyways. We don't just kind of bitch about it. But obviously, yeah, like, we're a strong character though. That's what Luke has always known us for, but now we're kind of being docile because of him.
We're scheduled to leave after lunch for the Ermengarde mansion.
Okay, I think we can skip on ahead. That's the plan. Yeah, that's like the plan of the originally.
Das ist ja interessant.
Yeah.
It's just Deutsch name. Is that infamous mansion? Yeah?
Yes, it is.
I have seen it from afar. It's a huge property. Very beautiful if it wasn't left abandoned. Certainly a house befitting lords and ladies of the land.
Okay, so Johan is just trying to be, you know, sweet talk Luke to be like, oh yeah, it looks very nice.
A house good enough for nobles, huh? It is well known there?
Yes. He's trying to entice him.
I guess that doesn't make it a total waste of time.
Yes. Thanks, Johan.
Our old sous chef mentioned going there for Halloween last year. We've not seen him since.
Yeah, oh shit, I wonder why. He's probably dead.
Not that I mind. He made terrible pumpkin soup.
Oh, he don't care. I smile even as they turn their backs to me. Okay, so we're going? Okay, I think we can skip on ahead then. Where in terms does that take us? We have another choice coming up, which is, I hope it goes up there because we went up there, so let's just see. Oh no, it takes us down here. I wonder why. Maybe perhaps Isabella might be influencing the thing? Huh. Anyways, whatever. I guess we'll just have to. Oh man, damn it. Okay, we'll just work with it. Okay, so last time we said free up my schedule. This time we're gonna say question the need for a meeting. This isn't the first estate we've acquired, of course. Of course, we bought plenty of others, from penthouses in Luxborn to vacation and townhouses in nearby cities. It is, however, the first time that an interior designer has asked for a meeting with me. Normally, I just let them do as they please and hope for the best. I found that they rather liked the creative freedom it lent them. They all bragged about it. They all bragged about it. Hannah Wright is living in a house I designed.
I can make time, but I'm sure you're more than capable enough to work on your own, yes?
Oh, yes. Of course. Gotta do this. Because we're doing a Hana. There you go. Apply. Yes. So surely I would just get in the way and you can do things faster and more efficiently without my input? Yes. Because no offense, if you're one of those workers who need constant supervision and handholding, you might as well tell me now so I can look for another interior designer to work with. Oh. Surely this one will feel the same.
Yes. I am capable of working without any design input and without supervision, Mrs. Wright.
Of course you're gonna say that, or else you're gonna lose the job.
But it'd be entirely different if I know what you two would want for this home, how each room is meant to be used. You have to consider what sort of colour palette you would want, at the very least.
Yes.
Do consider that this will be your home and not mine.
None of those houses ever did feel like a home. You won't give me a choice in the matter, will you?
What? No. You do have a choice, and...
No. You've clearly made up your mind that we must meet. Alright, Monday, 10 o'clock sharp. Okay, we'll see you then. Okay. So actually, Marianne suggested that we meet at 9, but who is even awake at that unholy hour? Yes, true. But anyways, I think that gives us that. Then I hope I don't even know anymore, because maybe it's because it's the whole point relationship thing where it's like it goes off from where I am with people. No, I don't even know. It's a new thing because it's new characters, right? Whatever. I'll just skip on ahead and see where it takes me. So it takes me down there. Okay, so do I have to kill off Isabella then? What is this? Like, how am I supposed to get up? I want to get up there, you guys. Oh my god. Anyways, I guess we have no choice but to go through some of our own old choices and just kind of let the thing take us where it will, and then we'll just have to work our way back once we've done it. Okay, so anyways, we said you'll be a great father to Luke in terms of, like, you know, the whole parenthood thing. Let's just say apologize for bringing it up. I feel guilty, uneasy even, about bringing this topic up. This isn't the first time I brought it out there, considering we've been married for 7 years. Yes, but I should have learned my lesson. Talking about it has always gotten me disapproval. Oh yeah, they're just talking about having children, yes. Not exactly the pregnancy reveal, but like, yeah. After all, this is one of the surefire ways to get Luke into a terrible mood. I'm sorry. But I do think you...
Don't finish that sentence, Hana. Just don't.
Oh, just don't. Wow, he's so, like, sensitive.
We know how this discussion ends. Let's not fight over what-ifs and if-onlys.
Well, he has every right. I guess he has a reason to be sensitive because of his, like, relationship with his own father, so yeah. But what if we are going to have a family, Luke? What? But what if we are going to have a family, Luke? What then?
I just told you. No what-ifs.
God damn, Jesus. We won't talk about it until you're ready.
Let's not talk about it then. Ever.
Wow. The silence that follows is stifling. I avert my gaze from him, favoring the view of our four-poster bed, overseeing his embittered expression. Just thinking about how insensitive I am for bringing it up makes me feel sick to my stomach. No, it's not your fault, girl. We stay still, neither of us dare make the first move to leave. Oop, until a crash from downstairs cuts through the tension.
Oh, bloody hell, what is it now?
I don't know, someone dropped something expensive.
I can't get away for 10 minutes without someone mucking something up! That better not be what I think it is!
Anyways, I think that's it. I think that's basically puts us there, and then I want to see if I can get myself up there. Put me up there! Okay, skip on ahead.
I know it's only an 8 million yen vase, but I swear, I'll...
Oh, yes, you'll kill somebody. I don't stop him as he storms off, and he doesn't even bother to look my way. Yet I can still feel his eyes boring into me. Alone, as per usual. I really should be used to it by now. I can feel the minutes tick by with me just lying there, feeling miserable and full of self-pity. Can I skip? I completely couldn't. Oh, damn it. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to go through all of our old choices because that's where the thing is taking us, and just hope that maybe we can get some new stuff. But whatever. Anyways, we're here. We're talking with Zach, and we're getting really like close with and friendly with him. I think we said stop teasing him. Was it? No, I said to continue. Wait, where are we? Stop it. Yeah, I said stop it. We're gonna continue teasing him. This is who I am, and I am not going to tone myself down for somebody else. There we go. So I have no obligation to do so. And does he appreciate that? No, he doesn't. He does not appreciate that. At any rate, he is rather cute, and it is a bit fun teasing. It is a bit fun seeing him squirm. What's wrong? What's the worst that can happen? Luke? I doubt it will be anything bad considering how much of a gentleman he is. Stop doing what, Zach, sweetie?
Touching my arm and looking at me like
That?
that.
He's so cute. I paused, giving him a baffled look. This is certainly the first time a man has ever complained about me being too friendly. I'm not doing anything wrong. Come on now, don't be like that. It's just a bit of fun. A bit of harmless fun. Well, that's what you think.
I'm sorry. It's just really uncomfortable and
Yeah.
and I don't think either of us want Mr. Right to see us and think there's any funny business.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Look, can we just...
Yeah.
We're finished with the interview already, aren't we? Maybe it's about time I go.
Man, he is so uncomfortable. Oh, you must be joking.
No, I'm not.
No, yeah, he's not. Oh, you're certainly the odd one. Don't be such a killjoy. A little bit of flirting never hurt anyone. Oh, to you, yeah. Well, other men would simply be delighted by my interest in them. But you're married, girl. Besides, you really are such a cutie.
Well, I'm not them, Hannah.
Yeah, exactly. Stop treating Zach like every man, like, you know, like other men, you know?
So, yeah, I'm probably odd.
Yeah. I don't understand you.
Let me put it this way. You're a pretty lady, so this must have happened to you at least once or twice.
Yes.
How would you feel if someone was making you uncomfortable?
Right.
Only for them to refuse when you ask them to stop and they make you out to be the one that's wrong?
Exactly. That is unsolicited. Hannah, you need to learn where the line is. This isn't... Oh, come on, Hannah. Don't do that. That's like a double-edged story right there. Come on. You can't play victim here just because you're a woman too, okay? Like, men can feel uncomfortable too with unwanted advances, okay? This isn't the same as that. No, Hannah, come on, don't. As I try to argue his point, he starts to pack the rest of his bags. This is preposterous. Well, in your world, my main argument is, what sort of man complains about a beautiful woman being friendly with them? Hey, there are men like that, okay, girl? Like, the world doesn't revolve around you. It seems logical in my head, but the moment I try to say it, it starts to fall apart. Exactly.
Yes, it is. Unwanted advances don't make me feel macho or anything like that.
Exactly. It is okay and perfectly normal for guys to also feel uncomfortable by unsolicited and unwanted advances. Even if the lady is hella pretty, okay? Like, if they're not into it, they're not into it.
I'm not here to argue morals or ethics, Miss Wright. I think I have more than enough for the interview, if that's fine with you.
Yes.
I may be starting to overstay my welcome.
Alright, I feel deflated. Yeah, well, maybe that's a good thing because you need to check your privileges. And things were going so smoothly too. I ended up pushing too hard just when I might have found myself a good friend, yes. I'm not sure if I feel awful because I'm not getting what I want or because I was just compared to the pigs I so despise. Yeah, maybe it's probably the latter. I hope it's the latter because that means you just realize your ways. You're not even going to let me apologize.
You're not a bad person, Hannah. Just
yeah. Because I really am sorry.
people won't always be how you want them to be.
Right.
And apology accepted.
Yes.
But I really do need to go. A friend of mine is expecting me and it's getting late.
Yes. Will you visit again? I will be asking for copies of those photographs.
Yeah, sure. I'll make you a copy.
Yes. That would be much appreciated. Alright, I'll ask Johans to see you out. I feel sick to my stomach as I watch Zachary leave, yes. It is silly to be upset over a falling out with a man who was, only a few hours ago, a complete stranger to me. That doesn't excuse my booish behavior at all, and it doesn't make the ill feeling any better. Idling about, I stare off into space, unsure of how I feel. and I stay a good while just standing there until the sun sets in the horizon. Disheartened, I proceed back into the mansion for supper. Wow, huh? Well, check your privileges. Yes, always check your privileges. Anyways, I think that might be pressure on a meeting being either too friendly and perhaps too personal. I think it's nothing new, right? Yeah, it's whatever. I think that's different, yeah? I mean, we could skip on ahead for sure, and we can talk to, I guess, what's it called? We can talk to Luke about it. He'll question us, so yeah. There we go. So, we said I was with Zachary, and then tell a little lie. So we're gonna say I was tending to the gardens, right? I think that was it. Yeah. Yeah, I was tending to the gardens. I was tending to the garden. I'm a lie to my hubby. Yes, I was just tending to the garden, sweetie.
You were?
No, I wasn't. For a moment, he looked skeptical. I can tell by the gleam in his eyes and the way he sits up in attention. He thinks I'm lying, yes. But I see no point in bringing up Zachary and aggravating him. I did tend to the gardens for a bit, so it's not a complete lie. It's a half-truth, just a little white lie. Besides, I know how just to please him. Sauntering over and circling around him, I place my fingers on his shoulders and give him a massage. Yes, he lets out a little groan before melting like butter as I massage his shoulders. I had to make sure they didn't ruin your favorite daffodils.
Oh, that is wonderful.
I did say daffodils, right? Not daisies? Yeah, daffodils, yeah. I'm not sure if he means the massage or the flowers, but I'll take it. This is better than a fight. Yes, so, absinthe.
Just one glass. Looshed.
I suppose I can let this one go. A bit too late anyway. You've already drank half the thing. But remember your doctor's orders.
Yes, I'll try to drink less.
Okay, so I wonder if that actually gave us points with him. Ah, it did. So, we were supposed to not bring up Zachary, huh? Try?
Hey, I'm only human.
Okay.
Do you want one?
No. No, thank you. I'm pregnant. Well, you don't know that. Supper is spent in silence with nothing but the occasional sound of silverware. Okay, I think we can skip on ahead. Oh, yes, this... No! For sure I'm gonna end up here. Oh, no! Oh no! We're gonna open the hatch. Oh! And I'm gonna have to face a QTE. Holy shit! Oh no! I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. We can do this. Okay, go. Open the hatch. I may not be going down, but there's no point in talking through the closed doors. Yeah, there are hella points to talk through the closed door, okay? Or hatches in this case. The thing refuses to budge at first until there's a soft click and it easily swings free. As I lift the hatch and look down into the cellar, a sense of uneasiness washes over me. That's when you shut that door and then you just proceed to ignore it. Oh, it's dark. It isn't just the sound of onset vertigo. It isn't just a sudden onset of vertigo and nausea, but also the darkness. Yeah, it's suffocating. Don't go down there. And as I look down, it feels as if it's looking back at me. I worry that something will suddenly pull me into the deep. No! I can hear her whispering. Help me. Yeah. Oh, calling for me. She wants me. I don't want her though. Needs me. She wants to drown me, pull me down, and suffocate me in her embrace until I sink into the bottom. A deep abyss waits, inviting yet foreboding. No. She's calling to me from in there, isn't she? Yes. And I do want to help. I do. Oh god, girl. But the shadow's starting to creep out and a feeling of apprehension keeps me in place, so good. Stay there. Already it paints the room in a darker light. No. Oh no, she's doing that thing that she's doing. Oh no. There is a lurching sensation and the feeling that follows after it's hard to explain. It feels like I'm watching myself from the sidelines, a spectator to my actions or lack thereof. I will myself to snap out of this detached feeling, to move, to do anything except stare at myself. And for a moment I see the look of fear in my own face. I'm back in my body, but the hook in my stomach is no longer the only one. There are hooks everywhere, tearing and pulling at my skin, flesh, and bones. They pull at me in every direction and it hurts. It hurts so much, but I just can't bring myself to scream out. help me. Yes. Invisible. Oh no! Resist the ghost influence. Press tab. No wait. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh. Oh no. Okay, no. The instructions came too late. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do that again just because I panicked. I panicked. Okay, I think it's right here. Yes, it's right here. Open the hatch. I'm just gonna skip to that point. Okay. Okay, here we go. Where? Oh. Oh god. Oh, J. Oh shit. B. Why is the music so weird? Whoa. that was kind of easy, but the music was weird. Sorry, I think I might have skipped too fast, but oh my god. That was just, oh my gosh. I did not like that. Oh, we could have went up here too. What the hell? Well, there's the QTE and there's the failing of QTE. Okay, let's skip on ahead then. And I wake from a deep slumber. It takes a while with the fog that has settled in my head and with my heavy limbs. But soon enough I manage to look around. And I'm in our bedroom already, although I did not recall going in here. Yes, what the hell? Luke slumbers beside me, looking peaceful and angelic. It doesn't matter, okay? I'm just so confused now. Yeah, I'm safe and I feel better than ever. Tomorrow better days will come. Okay. Whoa, that's so weird. Whoa. Okay, so I'm gonna skip on ahead and see where that takes us. Luke is already gone by the time I rise. Okay, just in case.
What do I think of the matter, ma'am?
What do you think of the matter? What do you mean? No, what do you think of my hair? What do you think of my hair? It feels so lifeless and dull today, and that's no good for a party. And I think I'm breaking out into zits.
Now that you mention it, there is something different.
What? Oh, there better not be something on my face. Oh, is she talking about her pregnancy?
I wouldn't worry about that.
I think Marianne might know, yeah.
You do look a little paler than usual, ma'am.
Thanks.
I apologize if I'm crossing any lines here, but have you been resting properly?
No, I haven't. Ghosts, man. Huh? You'd think I'd get a bit tanned with how sunny it's been lately. Don't worry. I feel right as rain and never better. Don't you worry, yeah. But back to the matter at hand?
You were asking for my personal opinion on the matter, ma'am?
I guess so. I don't even know what personal opinions. Okay, we're going up here. Alright. I guess that's unlocked. Okay. So I guess we can skip on ahead to the her opinion. Yeah, so what do I want her to be honest? I don't know, be honest with me. I think we said be honest, right? Yeah, so let's just say I don't know. It's about the whole issue with Luke and her marriage. I don't know, Marianne. She hesitates, taking a sip of her coffee while I stare into my own cup of tea before she speaks.
Perhaps it has been the years, perhaps not. It might just be the little things that have built up all this time.
Right.
It might be something big. I wouldn't know all the details. But in any case, with things like these, I've seen couples take time apart just to cool off.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get back together in the end with lighter hearts, and sometimes they don't get back together at all, but part on better terms.
Wow. So, speaking from experience, are we, Miss Macaulay? Yeah, you sound like you know your shit. Well, that certainly got a rise out of her as her cheeks turn red and she nearly chokes on her coffee.
Oh, no. Nothing like that. I ain't... I'm not interested in any fella, even.
Yeah, she's not.
It's just a thing I've seen happen a few times.
She's literally not interested in any guy. What if I said the couple are very public figures? They wouldn't want to take time apart unless it was really necessary. They wouldn't want people to talk.
Well, that's a load of guff. Not to mention that makes them a bit thick, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
Forget about what other people say. That's their relationship and they should do what's best for them.
Yeah, they should do them. And if they point out that you're being a hypocrite and they can also disregard what you say,
then that's their choice.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying that a break might do them good.
Right.
A short time apart is better than someone trying to leg it out of the relationship or one ending up trying to murder the other out of frustration if they're even the slightest bit touched in the head.
Oh man, yeah.
Because we don't want now, do we?
She trails off, having said her piece, and leaves nothing but the smell of coffee and Earl Grey between us. There is a calm despite the nature of what had just been discussed. To say that her words made me start to think is an understatement. To say that I'm not considering her advice is a lie. And to say that this might just be the calm before the storm is a possibility, yes. Others have had shorter marriages, yes, but plenty have celebrated long and happy ones as well. Okay, so I think that seems familiar enough. We got a little bit more, like, different story progression. Can I speed through this? Possibly? Yeah, let's try. Let's try for it, and then we can end the episode then. Okay, so this is... I'm gonna see if this is actually, like, new journal entries, but, like, in terms of just something different. Miriam Pan's opinion, allowed to excuse herself from attending the party. Yes, okay. Anyways, this is after the whole outbreak with the wife of this guy. I forgot her name, but she was accusing Luke of, you know, trying to elope with her or some shit like that. Anyway, so that's after the aftermath of it. So it is now that Johannes returns with security along with a concerned-looking Officer Lee. Yes, they're gonna throw her out. They surround her and move to escort the hysterical woman. Yes, judging by his pale face, he has heard the whole thing, and I feel nothing but pity for the man. Not that I believe Rochelle. Yes, that's her name, Rochelle. Luke will never... he will never go as far to sleep with another woman, right? No! He has commitment issues.
I'm so sorry for her behavior. She's been under a lot of stress. And the alcohol.
Yes, and she has commitment issues. Like, how is he gonna get another lady knocked up when he can't even, like, you know, he's so adamant on not getting us knocked up, but we're already knocked up. It's okay.
Talking nonsense, that's all it is.
Uh-huh.
You're not allowed to drink because of the baby, Shelley. What are you thinking?
She don't give a shit.
Nothing to see here, people. Move along.
Okay, I think that's really... This is all really familiar. Oh, but we're going up here. We are going up here. What's happening? What's gonna happen? Okay. Alright, is there really nothing here but the ramblings of a drunk? Of course, there are nothing but ramblings of a drunk. She's just jealous. Jealous of this wonderful marriage, this happily ever after that I have with my prince. Take that trollop out of here immediately. Oh, caught is the achievement. Yes. And see to it that she isn't allowed here or anywhere we hold any authority in Luxborn. To be banned from anything with the right name on it is basically social suicide. We practically own half of Luxborn, and there isn't a single establishment of repute that isn't under our patronage one way or another. This is mercy. I can do much worse to her, yes. At least this way she can just move out of the city and never ever return. Wow, savage, but you know, it's, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I have stayed my hand in the face of her grievous fault, her bold-faced lies, and when she deserves so much more. I can take away her business, have her factory shut down. It is too easy to ruin her life until she is just nothing. And it is all so tempting. I can only see red. Ooh, are you gonna go there, girl? Are you gonna go there? The tension is thick in the air, and the silence that embraces the room is nearly deafening. There are worried and almost fearful glances from some of the guests, yet at the same time I can still hear them whispering. But as long as they hold their tongues and don't interfere, none of those matter to me. Especially when my darling looks at me with a different shine in his eyes. It almost seems as if he's proud of what I have done, and that spurs me on more than anything. Oh, everyone, please go back to enjoying the party. Don't let that mess of a woman ruin your night. Oh, so I think we're more directed in anger towards Rochelle rather than also putting Luke on equal, like, fault here.
You heard her! Strike up the band, maestro, and let us dance like fireflies in the night!
Wow, okay, so it's just like, I guess now it's Hana who's just so, like, so deep into trying to please Luke that it's like she's not faulting him at this point. Like, oh yeah, he seems to be proud of what I'm doing right now. Like, yay, I'm praised! It takes a bit of the crowd to stir again in the face of all that. But like most problems of the elite, it is brushed under the rug and forgotten in favor of merriment. He offers his hand to me with a small smirk and a bow.
Well, that was a mess, wasn't it? And you handled it magnificently.
Wow, thanks. It happens. We are very important people, are we not? Wow.
Milady, would you like to dance?
Wow. Oh, with pleasure, my prince. Okay. No one is going to get in between me and my darling husband. Uh-oh. Not Rochelle or any other rich, snooty scrubber. Not some common whore or an ambitious maid. No one is going to get near him in that manner, not while I'm around. And if I have anything to say about it, no one is going to get near him at all. Whoa, shit, girl. Shit. She's like, damn. She's laying that down. Okay, I'm pretty sure that can call for a new journal, right? Yeah, so in the aftermath of Rochelle's accusation, an enraged Hana banned her former friend from setting foot in any of their properties. Despite what happened, the commotion was brushed off and the party continued. Luke and Hana were seen dancing sweetly together all night. Yes. Yes. The day after proved to be a difficult task. Okay, then where are we? Oop, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Where are we then in terms of the branching tree? We're still there. What? Oh, no way. Okay, I guess we'll just keep talking then. Alright. My darling prince is a man of many connections and man of the people. He is always talking to one person or another, and I am always left alone, unable to stay at his side at all times. It is frustrating, but I have to be understanding. Besides, I don't see why he can't just stay at home. The least I can do is to make sure I have his time while he's here, which in itself isn't as easy as it sounds. Not with that bloody valet of his tailing him around.
Johans! Where's my tie?
Where's he leaving though?
I can't find it anywhere.
You're already wearing it.
Have you looked around your neck?
Right.
It should be there if it's not on your clothes horse, sir.
Right. It isn't often that I'm awake this early, at least early enough to find my darling preparing for the day with his valet attending to him. It is an old-fashioned way to go about the morning. He is able to dress himself after all. But he says it really makes the day easier for him to have someone else do this tedious task, albeit with a grimace. Although, if that manservant of his dislikes the duty that much, I'll gladly do it in his stead. I've got it, my prince. Come here. Oh no, she's starting to fall into the...
Well, someone's up and at them especially early this morning, huh?
Indeed. Oh no, is she kind of like slowly morphing into like some version of like Lady Ermengarde in a way?
Here I thought you'd be knackered by all the dancing we did last night at the party.
No, anything for my darling prince.
And after that, well...
Oh, we got it on. We got it on after that party, didn't we? Jesus. A saucy little wink and a smile is what he offers me as I draw close to fix his tie. And when the valet reaches out with his perfume, I quickly take it and shoo him aside. This close, his scent fills me with the smell of white flowers, cocoa, cardamom, and almonds. It is intoxicating, and the sight of the two of us in the vanity mirror is picturesque and perfect. Can I help it if I feel a bit resentful that another person get to do this for Luke every morning when I could have done it myself? Well, yeah, where were you then? No, I can't. You're dismissed, Shokrin. I have this. Go on, then. You'll be summoned if you're needed. There's a curious look, furrowed brows, before any sign that he cares is wiped from his expression.
Very well.
Yeah, he's just like, okay.
If you need me, I'll be somewhere that isn't here.
Right, I don't think you even want to be here, Johans.
You could have let the man do his job.
No. But I'm your wifey. I say that there's no need for him. I can take care of you just fine, my prince. Just where are you off to this morning, anyway? I hate the thought of him leaving me. It feels like an eternity without him here, in this lonely place that doesn't feel like a home quite yet. Although the mansion is really growing on me, slowly but surely. In more ways than one, I think. I want to be by his side, yet he fails to see such an obvious thing.
Business. Where else?
Oh, no. Well, why can't you just work from home? You can afford to, can't you?
Business needs a firm hand and a personal touch, Buttercup.
Yes.
Besides, I can't stay cooped up forever in here. I'll go mad.
Mm-hmm. Is that what happened to the last owners? I mean, the lord and the lady? Well, you'll come back home as soon as possible, won't you? It's so awfully lonely here without you, my prince.
I could. I don't see why I should, though. This hasn't been a problem before.
Right? It's like she's morphing into her. It's either the ghost lady influencing her, or it's like the spirit of the lady of the house, the Ermengarde lady.
You know I'll come home when I come home.
Yes, he has always been like that. Just get home as soon as you can, for me, won't you?
No promises. It's business after all.
Indeed.
I can't just stand up in the middle of the meeting and tell them the wife wants me home.
Right. Then forget those peasants. Oof. He stops and stares, looking perturbed for a moment before shaking his head. He's like, what is wrong with her? Is he feeling ill? That's more reason for him to stay here with me, doesn't it? I'm just being a good wife, worrying about my husband and all.
Be good, dear. And stay safe. There's been all sorts of dodgy characters seen about the property.
Indeed.
I'll be leaving Johans with you, just in case you need anything, and to be on the safe side, okay?
Okay. But I don't need a valet. I need you here with me.
I'll be closing a big deal with a pharmaceutical company soon, if things go according to plan.
Yes.
Maybe, after that, I can take a breather for a bit.
Okay. Yes. No maybes. You have to promise me. Wow, she's so, like, needy all of a sudden. I only need him.
I'm going to be late, Hana. The longer this takes, the later I'll get home.
Yes. Fine, shall I see you out?
If that's what you want.
Yes. Alright. At the front door, his valet waits, ready to accompany him for the rest of the day, when he's told to stay and attend to me. I still don't like it. It looks like he doesn't either. But I ignore him in favor of the one who really matters. I hold Luke's hand in mine and give him a deep kiss. It makes my heart flutter as I see the way his eyes close during our moment of passion. Parting for air, I can only smile. Have a good day, my prince. Why does she keep calling him her prince? It's like, it's a cute nickname, but that's like, this is really excessive.
Right. Off I go.
Yeah, he's like, right, okay, bye. I still don't want him to leave. He should stay. He should just stay. Forever. Uh-oh.
If you could let go of my hand, please, Hannah.
Oh, she's getting possessed. Oh my gosh. It's just so hard to let go when I finally have him in my grasp. It's her. She's influencing her. Oh my god, I don't even know how she managed to, like, possess her in a way. Like, she's not totally possessed now, but, like, she is possessed. To watch him enter his car and leave pains me so. It leaves behind an aching, gaping hole like a hunger and a need. I'm not content until he returns.
If it fits you, breakfast is ready in the parlor, madam.
She's like, no breakfast. I'm gonna starve myself because my darling prince isn't here. If anything, I'll be in a foul mood until he returns. Leave and go practice your bloody sodomy elsewhere.
Peculiar.
Yes, peculiar indeed. Whoa, she's definitely possessed. When I turn around to hiss at him to leave, he's already gone, and that suits me just fine. I want to be alone without anyone bothering me. I want to be alone with myself and my thoughts, with only these halls as company. These damned halls will hold our memories, just he and I. There's no one else I need but my prince. Not some cheeky servant who's just living it up because he's Luke's right-hand man. Rubbish like him deserve nothing. He deserves to be thrown and locked in prison. The attic. Without realizing it, my feet have brought me in here. This empty, lifeless room disgusts me. The longer I stare at it, the harder it gets to breathe, as if the walls are moving in on me. Yet at the same time, it pulls me in. I hear a whispering, and curiosity gets the better of me as I look under the bed. Why, there on the far corner, a loose floorboard. The wood, despite having swelled and warped over the years, is strangely familiar, comforting in its feel. Though it's not merely what my hand searches for as I reach for it. It takes quite an effort, but soon I am able to lift it. And inside, underneath the dust and cobwebs, lies a pendant warm and familiar. So, okay, I was like, is this... I wasn't too sure whether or not it's, like, Lady Ermengarde, who is just, like, maybe this is, like, hinting at the backstory of what happened to her in the end of her life. Like, her just going completely insane and obsessive over, you know, her fiancé. Or it's actually, you know, Ghost Lady, who is just, like... who's just mad jealous and obsessive over the lord of the house, even though he's, like, you know, due to marry the Lady Ermengarde, and she's just being, you know, again, demonic and shit. So it's true. This just confirms it. So yeah. And I swear, if I just close my eyes, I can feel it beating in my palm. And I feel a thrill, though I also feel like a thief for taking this. But it's mine. Yes, she's possessed. So without delay, I had it in our room. Ooh, in front of the vanity, I see the ways my eyes shine as I remove the clasp of my old necklace and put on this new one. New. Or perhaps, right where it belongs. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. There we go. Here's a new journal entry that's worth to read. Hannah was being extra clingy to her husband and grew easily irritated whenever someone would go near him, including their butler. While wandering the mansion, she found an old locket hidden under the attic's bed. Ecstatic over her rare find, she immediately wore it, replacing the Evans heirloom she had always kept. Oh no. It fits a lot better than the old one. I can feel it as it weighs on my chest. Oh, right where it belongs. Look at her. Look at her. She's gone crazy. She's gone cray-cray. Oh, she's gone cray-cray. Is that it? Is that it? I think that might be it, yeah. Oh my god. Hannah, what the fuck, girl? What the fuck? Okay, where are we? Hold on, I need to get back to her thing just so I can see where I can branch off. I guess I'll go right to the beginning, I guess, because this is where we started. Anyways, I think we got most of it. Yeah, we got most of it branched out from, let's see. So we like took a route up over here. So we totally completely avoided this area where it's like, this was our original path that we can take to get to the QT and such and so on, but we have this whole entire section missing, as well as some of the other ones that like the skip didn't take us because I'm not too sure how, but yeah, it's just, what the hell, man? I don't know how am I supposed to get myself up there. Okay, anyways, guys, like I said, I'm gonna end this episode here. We can continue on with Hana's completion in the next episode, where we can try to get the rest of the other locked shit. Hopefully it'll be just a quick fix. But anyways, yeah, damn, oh my god, more things and more factors that may affect going on ahead with the rest of the story. Just like how, like, you know, the whole thing where Isabella dies or lives, like the same thing where it's like now Hana, by the end of her route, we can make her be a little bit more possessed by the ghost lady rather than trying to resist her advances, kind of thing. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Anyways, yeah, that's to be left in the next episode and going forward. And then yeah, we'll just have to again make our way through completing her chapter. So until then, you guys, I will see you in the next episode. But for now, bye.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock